Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to tune into a question that so many of you hold in your heart. So, what does your person truly want to tell you? So, I'm just going to ask some questions, pull some cards. We'll look at their hidden feelings, unspoken words, and any messages Spirit wants you to know about this connection. And remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. Your intuition is always your best guide. So just take a deep breath in, open your heart, and let's discover what messages are waiting for you. So let's see, what is on their heart right now? I'm going to pull a couple different decks here, but what's on their heart right now? Just tune into the energy of the person that's on your mind, on your heart. And let's get some clarity and next step, shall we? All right, what is on their heart right now? What's their deepest feelings that they may not be expressing? All right, so I want, woo, coming out. Hot and ready to go. Ooh, okay. And another one. Ooh, goodness. This person is not in a good headspace. There's a lot of regret. So it says, you are the one regret I can't let go of. This one is, not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people come to teach you something. And if you're questioning it, you already know the answer. So that tells me that their mind's already made up. However, I am one that believes that anything can switch. So let's dive some deeper. So that's just what's on their mind. And, you know, I don't know about you, but we can switch many things from one day to the next. So that's just the space they're in right now as I'm tuning in. But let's see what they wish. Let's take a look at what they wish they could say, what they could tell you, but can't. So maybe it's no contact. We haven't heard from this person in a while. Woo! Didn't I just say there's always... So you're telling me there's a chance, coach. I want to rebuild our connection. I treated you like an option and I'm sorry. And let's do one more. Woo! I keep dreaming about us together. Oh my God. Wow, talk about a 180, right? Which is absolutely perfect. So this is what is on their heart, that they're struggling with their own regrets. So when they say, I treat you like an option, I'm sorry, you're the one regret. So my sense is that either they did something or they said something that kind of tanked the connection. Maybe they pulled back. Maybe they couldn't own up to it. And so they're really have been in their head about this. And they haven't been taking responsibility. But then when we go to see, like, what could they say, it's almost like they move out of that space and they realize how important, you know, that you are to them. Because they haven't, even though they're like, I regret, they haven't let go of that dream. And to me, that's important. If they still have that in their heart, there's an opportunity for growth, right? We never know what can happen from one day to the next, what kind of experience they could have. Maybe they see something on TV, they're having a conversation with somebody, and it's just whatever wording the person uses with them, something clicks inside them and they're like, you know what? I need to own up. I need to own up. But let's see what they're kind of struggling with internally. Actually, let me see, like, what's the block? Let me go to, and this is for them, you know, personally. What's their block? We know what's on their heart. We know what they want to say. So what's blocking them from reaching out? or from doing whatnot. Okay. Unsocial. So maybe they're a little hermity. Comparison. Interesting. I feel like, though, tolerating abuse, I don't know. None of that seems to really resonate with what else I'm feeling. So I'm going to switch to the tarot instead. Because I do feel like with the comparison piece, I get it. Maybe they try to move on or try to forget you, but you keep coming up, right? Because you're in their dreams. And they realize that, yeah, what they did was wrong. Or whatever they said to you was out of line. I don't want to say wrong. Let's just say disharmonious. So let's just see, do a little bit. What other insight? Come on, Spirit. What are they struggling with internally? And they could have some maybe unsocial, or I almost said antisocial behavior. Antisocial came out. That's funny. So maybe they are really withdrawn. And a lot of times that's a good thing because people do need to go within to reflect. But I feel like sometimes that can go on a little too long, and then you can get stuck in, we'll say, a disharmonious thought pattern. All right, so what are they struggling with internally? Let's see what else we can get here. All right, woo! A tower, got another one. 6 Pentacles. Okay, interesting. So the tower, they're definitely having a tower moment here, which is good because they need this to clear all that razzle dazzle to come back as a better version of themselves so that they can take responsibility, if that makes sense. We have 2 6s, so 6 must be important. So 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, too far out. I'll check on timeline in a second. But I feel like this is almost over, though. I like the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups, to me, that is the nostalgia. But it's also, 6 is always a harmonious number for me because 6 is the number of Venus. And if you know, you know. But 6 is about balance. So let me get, and we have the Tower, which is 16. Yeah, so I'm going to go with, if there's any timeline, let me just confirm that. All right, let's see. The World, I love that, which is, we've put it together, it's a 3. So I do feel like if this person does the work, has the Tower moment, when they come back, it's going to be a whole new version of themselves. And we recently had the 7-7 portal. We're moving towards the 8-8 portal. We have a bunch of, well, was it Neptune just went retrograde, Mercury goes retrograde. When they come back, to me, they're going to offer the world or what you wanted, if that makes sense. But what guidance does, we'll say, is there for you? Because we each have our own journey. And I know that if you're attracted to my videos, you are a sweet, kind soul. And if nothing else, you want this person to heal, right? Like, I know we're not supposed to want for others, but you also see the good in this person. Even if their actions hurt you, even if their words hurt you, you're able to see almost through that subterfuge to see the hurt little boy or girl, you know, that they were maybe acting out of from that space, if that makes sense. Let me know in the comments if that resonates with you. All right, so Ace of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. I love it. So once again, we have, communication. To me, that's an apology, right? Ace of Swords, new beginnings. It's a reaching out. It's a message. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about the earth, the 3D, but it's also about foundations. And so he's hard at work. He's building a foundation. I think that really bodes really well. So let's see. What do they truly want? I feel like we already know what they truly want. I feel like in their heart of hearts, honestly, they want a connection. Let's just see what other deliciousness we get going. All right. This Four of Wands. Yeah. To me, this is a commitment card. It's a marriage card if that's what you want, but it's definitely a commitment card. Okay, so what do they want? And then the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Listen. This has given me the chills because I feel like looking at all this, they had to go through this. They had to go this. There's still a little bit of processing, little loose ends need to get tied up. But at the end of the day, they're coming for you. And they want, they want to apologize. They want to give you the world. We have two commitment cards, fiery passion with the wands. We have, the Ten of Pentacles. Everything is set, completion, absolutely lovely. And you know what? I think we're just going to leave it there. It's up to you to decide what you want, right? And how you move forward. And maybe you have completely moved on, but something tells me perhaps if you're watching this video, you have not. But you always get to decide. You always have choices. Never forget that. So you be good to you. You continue to love you. And just remember that you are worthy of the love that meets you fully and honors your soul. And so I'm deeply grateful for you sharing your beautiful energy with me today. Take care of yourselves. Let me know in the comments. You can leave just a little heart if you want, a star, a pentacle, just something juicy to say that this video resonated with you. If you don't want to write anything, I totally get that. But thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, click subscribe, share with your friends, help spread the love vibes around the world. Continue to sparkle and shine your light the only way that you can, which is unique to you. And until next time, more love vibes to come. Ciao.